Hey everyone, RG with RGFam Games here with another video for you today. Something we haven't done before. We have a new box. And this time we have the BAM Gamer Box. So I've never done one of these before, obviously on the channel. This was a total impulse purchase. I was watching Game Bunker Adventures. Shout out to Game Bunker Adventures. He does a lot of different boxes. Definitely check out his channel. And I was like, let me check out this BAM Gamer Box. Let me just see what it's all about. It's not games, it's games related stuff. Trinkets, artwork, autographs. So I guess BAM, they have a lot of autograph boxes. And so anyway, the reason I pulled the trigger on this is I have some autograph stuff, and it's cool, but I haven't really collected anything like that. But the reason I pulled the trigger was the one specific game that they had, because they tell you, if you go to their website, it's at there's the bambox.com, I think. It tells you all that they have a comic box, a gamer box, a horror box, whole different types of boxes, and it tells you the themes of like the 3, 4, 5 properties that are going to be focused in the box. You don't know what they're going to send you. You just know the 4 or 5 whatever properties that are going to be represented in the box. So as you can see behind me, that's Tecmo Bowl, and Tecmo Bowl was one of the games listed, and I was like, done, sold. I want to get something Tecmo Bowl related. I have no idea what it could be. I'm like, if I can get like an autographed Tecmo Bowl by any of the kind of the famous classic Tecmo players, that intrigued me. Now, the signature can be, you only get like one signature, I think, and it can be one of the 4 or 5 properties. So there's no guarantee that. I have no idea. I mean, for Tecmo Bowl, it could be just a little pin, which actually, I don't know. That's kind of, I bet that's what it's going to be. But anyway, I love Tecmo Bowl. Tecmo Bowl's a big part of my childhood. See my Packers right there with Don Mikowski as quarterback way back in the day. Anyway, so I thought I would get one. So I don't know that I'm going to continue this service. I don't know if this could be a one and done thing. No idea. I saw the games, the franchises for next month, and none of them were like, oh, I should really need to get some, so we'll see. I have no idea. But I just thought I'd open it on screen for you guys, and let's see what's in it. So without further ado, I did pre-cut the seal. It's for fans by fans. I'm gonna open it blind. I shouldn't do that. So there's a little piece of paper on here. Just bam. All right. Let's see. What is this? Feels like just packing paper. Okay. I think there's gonna be a Funko Pop in this one. There is. I'm guessing that's what this is. I guess they're not going to do Funko Pops in the gamer boxes anymore. I think this is the last month they're doing it. I think. So let's see what we got. We got Spyro Nasty Nork. He looks very vicious. It's kind of cool because these come in like a in a protecting kind of case, which is nice. I like that. That's very cool. I've never really played the Spyro games. Maybe played a Spyro game maybe 5 minutes. I know they're cool games and they look like cool, and the 3D platformers. I just never really sat around and played one. I mean, that was at a time in my life, it was my early 20s, where I wasn't playing a whole lot of platformers. But someday I'll definitely go back and definitely play some Spyro games because they look cool. So this is part of a four figure collection with Spyro or 3 collection. Spyro and Ripto, whoever they are. I know who Spyro is. So cool. I love this case. This case is awesome. It has BAM kind of inscribed here on the top. So that's pretty cool. I like it. I do have a small Funko Pop collection myself. That includes mostly Buffy the Vampire Slayer characters, and do I have any lost ones? I may have a lost one, an Angel. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for most of my Funko Pops. Firefly, I think I have at least one Firefly one as well. Oh, and I have some Mass Effect ones. I got my little Garrus Funko Pop. That's probably my favorite one is my Garrus from Mass Effect. So, all right, let's see what we got here. All right, this is a pin. I can just by feeling it. It is. I knew it was gonna be Tecmo Bowl. So it is a Tecmo Bowl pin, touchdown, Bo Jackson. So for those of you who have never played Tecmo Bowl, Bo Jackson is the GOAT. If you have Bo Jackson, you can just run all over the map crazy. The field, map, whatever. This is a collector's pin. Says July 2021 on it. And this is exclusive fan art design. So I don't know how many. I think I have to look underneath it to see how many were made. But Bo Jackson, and it's funny, so I have some friends who are diehard Tecmo players who still play today. So if you don't know, Tecmo Bowl has such a big cult following. You can play them online. They have online tournaments with emulators, with not CurseForge, RetroArch. So they update the rosters. It's pretty cool. So if you didn't know, you can still play Tecmo Bowl and actually play competitively. I don't see a number here. I thought usually it gives you a number, like what number it is out of what. I don't see that anywhere here. So I'm just going to put this back. It is a cool pin. It is a very cool pin. So, again, Bo Jackson, touchdown. So not gonna lie, when I first saw Tecmo Bowl, like the dream was like, I knew it would be Bo Jackson related. I just knew, because if you play Tecmo Bowl, you know it's Bo Jackson, and I was really hoping like maybe there would be like a 8x10 of Bo Jackson signed. That was honestly, that was my whole purpose of getting this box, was the slight off chance. I don't know how much Bo Jackson signatures go for these days, but that was actually what I was hoping for. But this is cool. I like it. All right, let's see what else is in here. This is a card. A couple things. So there's a scratch card. Match 3 and win. I don't have anything here to scratch it with, I don't think. Maybe we'll do that later off screen. So everyone gets like a little fan card. So this is Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. So and this is number 80 out of 3,000. So there's this is part of the Villains series. So it's a fan art, fan sketch. Funny thing about Nemesis, not funny thing, I guess. I've actually never played Resident Evil 3. It is a series I super want to play. I am one of those people when it comes to series, I always have to start at the beginning. And obviously, if I get into things later, it's like, I don't care, I'm going to start at the beginning. So back in 10 years ago or whatever, I bought Resident Evil 0 when it came out. Now I know it's not the first one, but it's, you know, story-wise it's supposed to be the first one, right? So I started playing Resident Evil 0 and I loved it for the GameCube. Absolutely loved it. And I got to a point though where I saved my game in a bad spot where I was like out of ammo, and then the next spot was like a boss and there was no ammo for me to get, or at least it was a hard, maybe it wasn't a boss, but it was a really tough spot, and I didn't have any ammo. So every time I would just die and I'd keep going back to my previous save, which was like right before I got there, and I couldn't get, there was no ammo to get. So I kind of raged and never came back to it. But I do want to go back and play it. And also, one game that I am a big player of that I love is Dead by Daylight. I love Dead by Daylight. Any of you play Dead by Daylight? We should play together. I play on the PC. I do have it for PS4 as well. I love Dead by Daylight. I should do a whole video on Dead by Daylight. Let's just talk about it. Anyway, in Dead by Daylight, there are it's a 4v1 game, online game. It's a horror-based game. There's one killer, and then there's 4 survivors. You got to try to escape. And they have a lot of historic villains from movies and video games. So like Freddy Krueger is in it. Michael Myers is in it. Leatherface is in it. And then they have video game ones, and they just added Nemesis last month. I have yet to play a match against Nemesis. And then the Raccoon City Police Department is in it. And then you can actually play as a survivor. You can play as Jill Valentine or whatever the guy's name is. Chris? Is it Chris? Chris something. I know it's Jill Valentine. So you can play as those survivors too. And there's a bunch of other survivors. Love it, love it, love it. If you've never played Dead by Daylight, it's so fun. Maybe a little frustrating at first if you don't know what you're doing, but you get into it, especially if you play with friends. Dead by Daylight, check it out. This is very cool. Nemesis, I like it. No idea what to do with a card unless you just keep it like this, or I don't know. But anyway, I know of Nemesis, and yeah, someday I'm gonna play Resident Evil 3. I've been looking at the remakes on PS4. Which has been interesting. All right, there's 2 things in the bottom here. This is a big thing. So this has the BAM certificate of authenticity. It is inspired art, whatever. So what is it? It's Burger Time. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I knew Burger Time was part of this. Burger Time, if you don't know, it's originally was an arcade game in the early 80s. Then there was like versions, I think, like on the ColecoVision and the Atari and maybe in television, I don't know. Where it's kind of like a Donkey Kong, where you're just kind of going up and down, up in ladders, and then you're trying to make a burger at the bottom. You have to go over the bun and the meat and the lettuce and tomato and kind of stuff. So this is a fun little game. So that's kind of cool. 164 out of 500. So there's only 500 of these out there. And again, you do get a certificate of authenticity. So nice. Burger Time. It's a fun little classic arcade game. All right. And then here at the bottom, I think this would be our signature thing. Maybe, because I don't think that's signed. Oh wait, is this signed? I think this is signed. This is signed by the artist. Right here, there. I don't know if that counts as a signature thing. And then here's another 8x10. What is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is a signature. So this is from Resident Evil, obviously. And that's Chris. What is his name? Redfield? Is that his name? I'm totally probably butchering that. Chris, for some reason, Redfield sticks in my mind. So I assume Joe Winter, maybe, or no, I don't know what his name is. His name is definitely Joe. So Joe is probably the voice. So that's what they do in these boxes, the gamers boxes. The signatures are the people in the who do the voice. So yeah, so this is cool. I like this, and it's certified authentic by Beckett. So if you don't know who Beckett is an authority in collecting. They started with like baseball cards. I collected baseball cards when I was a kid, so Beckett was everything. So yeah, so it's certified and authenticated. Very cool. So this I will definitely keep and maybe frame. Again, haven't played Resident Evil, but I'm going to. So very, very cool. Let me know, did I get it right? Is it Chris Redfield? I think that's what it is. And I think he might be the other guy who you can play as character in Dead by Daylight. So Resident Evil signature, that's pretty cool. We got Burger Time artwork, pretty cool. We got the Nemesis, so we got 2 things that are Resident Evil based. So we got that. We got the Bo Jackson touchdown pin. That is very cool. Although I don't know what you do with pins these days, or how to display a pin. But yeah, that's what we got. So, would I do another BAM Gamer Box again? Probably, if the games were right. Like I'll probably do this on a, like, I'll see if there's a game that I absolutely love, I will probably pull the trigger on it. So in this case, Tecmo Bowl, loved it. And obviously I like, even though I've never really played it, I do really appreciate the Resident Evil games for what they are. They're historic, and I'm gonna play them someday. So I really do. I really do appreciate this. I think this is awesome. So I guarantee you, if there's ever a Mass Effect box, I'm on it. You know, if there's ever maybe a Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, I'd be on it, or maybe some other games. But this is very cool. Let me know what you think. Have you ever bought a BAM Gamer Box? Did you like what you got? Have you been hesitant? Did you get it and cancel it? Have you been getting it for a long time? Let me know all the things. I want to hear all about it. The only person I've ever really watched do this was Game Bunker Adventures. You know, and it was one or two that I saw were pretty cool. And this kind of matches up with kind of what he got in previous ones. I didn't watch anybody's boxes from this one because I didn't want to get spoiled. So yeah, so that's what we got. Let's talk about it in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the support. You guys have been awesome. I love conversing with every single one of you. And I got another video coming tomorrow. Tomorrow, my retro game treasure box should be here. It's like a week late, but I got a tracking notification about an hour ago. I think it's finally going to be here. So that's coming up tomorrow, and then we're going to be in August. So then Video Games Monthly will be coming up shortly after that. So thanks again for watching. Have a great night. See ya. Quick side, in the box, I realized in the bottom there's this little card. So this is Joe White, voice actor, known for Resident Evil, EverQuest 2, and SpongeBob SquarePants. So I will have to look him up and see what he does. I want to do that right now. Very cool he does EverQuest 2. I was a big EverQuest person back in the day. And I liked EverQuest 2 as well. So let's see who this is. Joe White. There he is. Okay. Chris Redfield. That's what I said. Redfield. Okay. Nice. Nice that I got that right. No, he is not. No. No, don't tell me this. Is he really? Is he the main voice? Are you kidding me? Is he just in the video games, or is he? Okay. All right, sorry. So, according to IMDb, he is the voice for Mr. Krabs and Mermaid Man. Now, but it's just in the video games. He's done the voice for Mr. Krabs in all the video games, but it doesn't appear that he's the voice of SpongeBob the show. That would have been like, I would have actually maybe wanted a Mr. Krabs picture instead if he was actually you know, the Mr. Krabs. I gotta yeah, because it's, yeah, Clancy Brown, that's the guy, isn't it? That's yeah, Clancy Brown. Yeah, I know who that is. Anyway, so yeah, so he does Mr. Crab in the video games. But that's cool. That's how that is. I also got another card here about a giveaway, and then there's a just, I guess, an ad. So it's just, this just tells you everything that's in it. So celebrity autograph. This month's autograph is from the 2002 Resident Evil remake. So Joe White did Resident Evil remake voice. So I guess it's not the original Chris Redfield. Interesting. Yeah. So very cool. I'll kind of show this to you as well. You can pause it and look at it to your delight. So that's it. All right. Thanks. Yeah. Bye.